Is Tim awake? If he's not, I might just go to sleep. Thank you, Oakley. Let's go. Right now. Can't be too straight. Keep going on right now. The name too big. Can't like it right. All right, guys, let's get back into the philosophical talk. So, how is it that a lot of people they spend their life like trying to figure out how the world works, right? Because like as children, we don't really get to do that much, right? Like not beyond the scope of like what everyone else already knows. Of course, once we start to become like adults and our brains start fully developing, then we can start like kind of making our own personal like neural pathways of why we think things are happening and stuff. Like trying to understand the code of how the world works. But I feel like still in the average lifespan of what, like 75 years or something. How is that enough time to like really figure out all the coding of like the world? Like like I know we have historical records and books and stuff of how everything works and like what people have discovered. Bro, I do follow Jesus. I'm at a Christian college right now. But anyway, we have historical records and books and stuff of how people have discovered stuff. But I think there's so much more that like we just haven't figured out the code of how things work yet. Like we don't know what we don't know. And it's just like an interesting thought. Like you're about to walk into all of these different things and just like unlock new things. If that makes sense. Age 18. Yeah, W God. But guys, you gotta get down here to Florida. Like, there's just like people here are kind of on a different frequency. So and, yeah, and it's just weird how like all of our normals are just reality to us. Like, there's some people that live like less than 2 miles from me. They just wake up in the morning and they drive their Rolls Royce, right? That's like what 500,000. But for someone like me, like I just like walk, you know. So like they will drive around in a car worth a house, and that's normal for them. But for me, I just walk. But another thing, for me, I wake up every day. I go to breakfast in the morning, and I weigh my food with a food scale. I like I only know one other person in my entire life that does that. But like, I just don't even understand how anyone makes progress in their fitness journey without doing that. Like, I know it happens, but it's just like I tie all my progress to that. So I don't get how people get away with not doing it. What up, David? Did I watch Raiders Patriots? Nah, nah. What happened? What up, Michael? And like, I feel like it's an interesting thing to think about. What if you just like zoom out of like yourself and like you're like looking at yourself from a satellite and just like all your actions are like being like watched from like really far away? Like, what does it look like? Because everything for us is just like first person POV. Like, what does it look like to be third person looking at yourself? You need help with your math homework? Please help. Yeah. Well, that's another thing. Like, where did all this math come from, bro? Like, the code of the universe of how math works is so interesting. And, like, how is it that building muscle is just so freaking awesome? And, like, it just adds so much joy to my life. Like, these muscle cells inside my arm are what make me so happy and satisfied with my life. I spend so much time just working towards getting bigger muscles, and it's so worth it. Like, to be able to just go like this, and like, any tips for an injury you're trying to heal from? Yeah, I got you. First thing, get your protein up, bro. Especially collagen proteins are gonna help with injury. Another thing you're gonna want to do is make it a non-negotiable to get 8 hours of sleep every night. I don't know if you're doing that. You're probably not. So yeah, those are two actionable things you can do. Hit 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. And so if you weigh 200 pounds, you get 200 grams of protein. And the second thing you're going to do is, like I said, you're going to make it a non negotiable to get 8 hours of sleep every night. And that, I think that'll help you. What's the most money you've ever had at one time? Like in my bank account? Like 7,000. Because I had to do a big transfer. Just in general. Like the highest net worth I've had is probably like 10K, yeah. Tell everyone to answer. Like, oh, I gotta go to sleep though, guys. I got class at 9 a.m. But I love you guys. Good night. If you need help losing fat, DM me the word list on Instagram and I'll send you a list of some supplements and tools I use to burn that body fat. Good night.